Good morning and welcome to the Over 40s Fitness Podcast. My name's Tristan Lowe, and for those of you watching on YouTube, as you can see, this little sign here, it's episode 50. I've made it. Okay, it's Friday the 12th of April 2024, and I've got to a very small landmark in my podcast channel, and that's just to get to 50 episodes. So enough about that, and one of these. Okay, I thought I'd treat myself to Americano. All right, the reason I in today's short podcast, I thought just to talk about number 50, episode 50, and that's to discuss with anyone watching or listening to the Over 40s Fitness Podcast. Thanks very much for watching and thanks for listening. I'd like to just remind you that what I've done with regards to a podcast, and I had little to zero experience in it before. My experience was health and fitness in the body as a trainer, and when I first started out, it seemed like a borderline insurmountable task to actually get up and get running with a podcast. And so what I did was I sought out a woman. Thank you very much, Carrianne, from eComOne in Lincoln, and Carrianne taught me, Carrianne Dukes. She taught me how to start and build a podcast channel. And she's been very patient with me, and of course her expertise in how to do it. Now she does it at a much bigger scale for businesses and companies all across the UK and of course overseas as well. But she was also a personal training client of mine, and I knew that her expertise was building podcasts. So we put our heads together, put our minds together, and here we are now. Right, when you start a channel, something like this, again, that insurmountable task, I've thought about it, and it's possibly very similar, not as important, but similar in the way that some people feel about their fitness or their health. And you've got someone that's, let's say, 30, 40, 50 pounds overweight. They know they've got to lose that body weight and lose that excess body fat for their health. And they can spend all day reading about it, all day asking people about it, going on YouTube, looking at books and magazines, this, that and a third, but not actually doing anything about it because the starting point can be so hard or so daunting or frightening or whatever. All right, okay. Now, I understand that as a trainer, but at first, as a human being, that it is hard to actually get yourself started when it comes to your health and fitness. All right, now, if you start tomorrow morning, okay, let's just say you're looking at this on Friday night, I would say start tomorrow morning, start Saturday morning. Don't wait until Sunday morning or next week or whatever, or August the 19th or January the 1st, 2025. Start tomorrow morning. And that can be something as easy as clearing out your cupboards of junk food and then going for a walk. Okay, and that in itself is a start. Yep. When I started, I shot my first episode, and we made it at my centre, at my personal training sports massage therapy centre. Didn't know what I was doing, didn't know how to film it with a camera, with an iPhone, but I knew what I wanted to do. And since then, it's been a learning curve. And finally, I think we episode 50, and just pure coincidence, I'm about to hit 50 subscribers, which is nothing. It's a grain of sand on the beach of podcasting, for want of a better term. Okay, so if you've got a beach with hundreds of millions and millions or even billions of grain of sand, to get to 50 followers or subscribers, excuse me, and get to episode 50, I know that's a grain of sand, but I've started. The inertia is there. So by the time I get to 100 episodes, I know for a fact there'll be more experience, the videos will be better, the content will be hopefully just as engaging. I'll hopefully have some more subscribers without actually paying for subscribers. I want this to be built organically, just like we build our body organically with time, effort and patience. So be patient, be patient, be focused and self-disciplined, not every single minute of every single day. That's very hard to do. I'm not focused every single minute of every single day, so why should you be? What I can say is, just like I did, getting to 50 episodes on this channel, I'd like you to get to 50 weeks or 50 days. Yeah, get to 50 days of discipline. That's a month and a half, or just, a month and 3/4. So by the end of May, you'll be best part of 45, 50 days into self-discipline and focus when it comes to building a better body. All right. It's a short one today. I'm just simply celebrating 50 episodes of the channel, and the channel that I've done, I've tried to make it informative, honest, even in the uncomfortable subjects, based on experience, knowledge, and the eye test. I try not to base my channel on something that is a craze or a fad or what's in this week. What is always going to be in, for want of a better word, or fashionable or trendy, is looking after your health. Even though there's a lot of people, companies, businesses, politicians that are trying to dissuade us from being strong, healthy, and fit. Okay, I would say put them to the back. Focus on your health. Go and see a personal trainer, your physiotherapist, sports massage therapist, dietitian, nutritionist, Pilates coach, strength and conditioning specialist, swimming coach, golfing instructor, climber, cyclist, anything like that. Find someone who's good at what they do and they're good enough to teach you as well, and make sure they do no harm. I did it by seeking out someone to teach me how to do my podcast. And I've got a long way to go, I know that, but I'm fine with it. I'm in it for the long run. All right, my name's Tristan Lowe. It's the Over 40s Fitness Podcast, and it's time to finish my Americano, and I've got 5 appointments of personal training today. So, once again, thanks to Carrianne Dukes of eComOne in Lincoln. They specialise in e-commerce and specialise in building podcast channels as well. And I advise you to go and seek them out. And if you're looking to get healthy, you can seek me out. Thanks for watching and listening.